Welcome to Trendy Flicks, your ultimate destination for the latest in movies, TV shows, and streaming trends. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the entertainment curve. Meghan Markle remorseful over Kate Middleton feud, but frosty relationship likely beyond repair. Experts. The Duchess of Sussex is said to be laser-focused on launching a new cooking show on Netflix that will coincide with her lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard. Meghan Markle is said to be remorseful over having bad blood with Kate Middleton. The claim was made by British royal expert Hilary Fordwich, who told Fox News Digital the Duchess of Sussex has been thinking about the Princess of Wales, who is battling cancer. Meghan Markle is purportedly remorseful. Well, one would hope, Fordwich told Fox News Digital. It's just being spread that she doesn't want any bad blood. Of course, she wants and needs some sort of reconciliation, but Meghan Markle has a long way to go for Kate to ever see an upside for the royal family or the public in a reconciliation. Fordwich's claims came shortly after insiders told In Touch that the former American actress wants to make peace with Kate despite genuinely feeling hurt over the feud. The women last publicly saw each other at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September 2022. Meghan, 42, has not returned to the UK since. Meghan's friends say she regrets how things went down and she never meant any harm to Kate, an unnamed source told the outlet, though she must realize she could have done things differently. Meghan's been going out of her way to show concern for Kate in this difficult time, the insider added. Christopher Anderson, author of The King, told Fox News Digital the royal wives were never close. Following the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's exit in 2020, Kate has kept her distance, choosing instead to focus on her family and serving the crown. From the very beginning, Kate and Meghan were hardly what I would call a love match, Anderson explained. Even before they had their famous tearful row over the flower girls' dresses at Harry and Meghan's wedding, the relationship between the two princesses was frosty. After Megxit, Kate did what she could do to bring brothers Prince Harry and Prince William back together, but that proved impossible once the Sussexes let loose on the royal family during the Oprah interview and then in Harry's blistering memoir Spare. Kate threw her hands up and essentially walked away, leaving it up to William and Harry to decide when, or even if, they will patch things up, Anderson continued. All the while, Meghan has sailed above the fray, pursuing her projects in California and showing little interest in repairing relations with her royal in-laws. Meghan became the Duchess of Sussex when she married Prince Harry in 2018. The Duke of Sussex, 39, has had a troubled relationship with the royal family since he quit royal duties in 2020 and moved to California with his wife. According to the couple, the unbearable intrusions and racist attitudes of the British media prompted the move. In 2021, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had a televised interview with Oprah Winfrey that was viewed by 50 million globally. During the sit-down, Meghan addressed reports that she left Kate in tears leading up to her royal wedding due to a disagreement over bridesmaid dresses. The reverse happened, said the 42-year-old. And I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone, because it was a really hard week of the wedding, and she was upset about something, Meghan continued. But she owned it and she apologized, and she brought me flowers and a note apologizing. I don't think it's fair to her to get into the details of that because she apologized, and I've forgiven her. Meghan described Kate, 42, as a good person, and said people shouldn't pit them against each other. If you love me, you don't have to hate her, said Meghan. And if you love her, you don't have to hate me. At the time, a spokesperson for Kensington Palace, which handles the offices for the Prince and Princess of Wales, didn't respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment. Kate disclosed in March of this year that she was undergoing chemotherapy for an unspecified form of cancer. I am making good progress, but as anyone going through chemotherapy will know, there are good days and bad days, the princess said in a statement, adding she faces a few more months of treatment. Meghan has been sending out signals that she wishes to build bridges between herself and Prince Harry, royal expert Ian Pelham-Turner told Fox News Digital. He misses his family. Meghan has experienced estrangement with her father and does not wish for the same intensity of bad blood for Harry. However, standing in the way of a reconciliation is William, who may be dominating the dialogue. Kate, like a loyal royal wife, will accept his decision. Still, some royal experts claimed Meghan won't be extending an olive branch to her sister-in-law anytime soon. Kinsey Schofield, host of the Today for Daily podcast, claimed to Fox News Digital the Duchess has been busy with her latest business venture. Deadline previously reported Meghan's Netflix series, which is in early development, will feature the Duchess celebrating the joys of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship. The show seems to coincide with her upcoming lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, which her pals have been promoting on social media. It is my understanding that Meghan is laser-focused on a successful launch of her Netflix cooking program, which she believes will translate into a successful launch of American Riviera Orchard, said Schofield. We saw this displayed in Meghan's team leaking American Riviera Orchard's website to the media shortly after we discovered King Charles' cancer diagnosis. Fast forward to Catherine's emotional message and news of a trooping appearance, and Nacho posting American Riviera Orchard dog biscuits on Instagram. I am sure that Meghan is as sympathetic as she is capable of over the Princess of Wales' current health battle, but Meghan is fixated on her life in America and doesn't see a future in the UK, Schofield claimed. Once the Netflix show and website launch, Meghan can strategize her podcast redemption with Lemonada Media. Predictably, Meghan's focus is Meghan. Anderson agreed. Was Meghan upset to learn the shocking news of Kate's and the King's twin cancer diagnosis? Of course, especially because she is concerned about the emotional impact this is all having on Harry, Anderson said, but there is no indication that Meghan feels she owes anyone in the royal family an apology. She is simply not the kind of person to harbor regrets or be eaten away by guilt. That's simply not Meghan, nor is she likely to reach out to Kate, knowing she would likely be rebuffed or simply ignored. Why would Kate even acknowledge such an overture? She certainly doesn't need the drama or the aggravation, not now. Harry and Meghan, meanwhile, have problems of their own, Anderson claimed. They are counting on Meghan's new cooking show to save their $100 million Netflix deal. So far, out of several efforts for Netflix, only their Harry and Meghan documentary was a hit. Every time William and Charles hear about a new Meghan and Harry money-making scheme, the veins in their foreheads start to bulge. There are no peacemaking talks underway at the moment, and if there were, the sight of Meghan whipping up a batch of scones would certainly bring an abrupt end to them. But is an apology, whether privately or publicly, enough for the royal family to forgive the Sussexes? Not bloody likely, Anderson claimed. The Sussexes have zero intention of apologizing for anything. Zero, he claimed. They still firmly believe they are the wronged party in this royal saga. And while Kate might be capable of burying the hatchet and moving on, King Charles, Queen Camilla and Prince William are not in a forgiving mood. Things have gone too far. The wounds are simply too deep. Told In Touch that the former American actress wants to make peace with Kate despite genuinely feeling hurt over the feud. The women last publicly saw each other at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September 2022. Meghan, 42, has not returned to the UK since. Meghan's friends say she regrets how things went down and she never meant any harm to Kate, an unnamed source told the outlet, though she must realize she could have done things differently. Meghan's been going out of her way to show concern for Kate in this difficult time, the insider added. Christopher Anderson, author of The King, told Fox News Digital the royal wives were never close. Following the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's exit in 2020, Kate has kept her distance, choosing instead to focus on her family and serving the crown. From the very beginning, Kate and Meghan were hardly what I would call a love match, Anderson explained.